Hey, what's up everyone? I'm currently playing God of War Ragnarok on the channel. We're going through my playthrough. I'm going to be making a bit of content for it as well. My main goal is to make 100% guides once I finish my playthrough, but we'll do other bits of content along the way, including this video today about settings. So there's a lot of great settings in the game I'll go over today that if you haven't had a look at, I'll just advise you to have a look at a change if you want to. You know, I'll tell you why along the way. But things like auto pick up loot, there's like mini boss assist, where if you're struggling against like a mini boss and you get the health down quite a bit but you die and the health is full again and you just don't want to lower the difficulty, you keep on wanting to try, there's a setting where you can make the health bar basically have little checkpoints along the way, so if you do die you'll face the boss again with the lower health bar. There's loads of things like this in the settings that if you haven't checked out, we're going to go through today for you. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit like and share. You can access the settings from the home screen here under settings, or if you're in game, just press options and go to settings. You'll get to this screen here. On the gameplay, I suggest that you have a look at the aim assist, puzzle aim assist, and puzzle timing. You can change the aim assist from classic to classic plus. You can change the puzzle aim assist from off to on. This will help you automatically target puzzle spots that you need to hit or whatnot. And puzzle timing, there's some puzzles in the game that have timing. You got to hit like, I don't know, 3 bells in a certain amount of time. You can actually increase this timing if you want, if you're struggling with them, just to make it so much easier. Some changes on the playstyle that I did. Here's where you'll find the auto pickup. So when loot does drop on the ground, you can have it on essentials, economy, or full, or off. I think by default it is off. I put it onto full, and this is just going to auto pick up loot from the ground, which is very, very handy. It saves you having to pick it up. It's just that sometimes in combat you got to wait till the combat finishes before you can pick it up. And another absolute must that I suggest that you change is the navigation assist. This is so good. So for someone like me that's new to the game and a beginner, I'm thinking, where am I meant to be heading? Sometimes it's not very clear at all. So if you come and turn this on, when you press R3, it's going to orient the camera in the direction of your current story or map selected objectives. So you can go into your objectives, you can track them, and then by pressing R3, you're going to be pointing towards where you need to go. It's such a good setting. And then there are other things here on the playstyle, like repeated button press. So I've got this on tap bar, and that's what it is by default. But if you wanted to, rather than having to tap circle or X or whatever it wants you to when it comes up, you can just change it to hold to make it easier and just to hold the button. I like it on tap though, so I'm going to keep it on that. But you also have the traversal assist here, which I have off for now. But you can put this on auto or auto plus. So when you're vaulting, you're mantling, jumping gaps and descending ledges, auto will do that automatically for you. And auto plus will then also include crawls, presses and climbs as well, if you wanted that. Heading out of gameplay now and going on the graphics. I always recommend this in any game that I play, if I'm being honest with you. Now, motion blur, although it's great to look at and watch in games, when you're playing a game, motion blur actually makes it, I don't think it's worth it. It never is, because it makes it harder to see objects at times when you're moving and there's motion. So turn this off, put it all the way down to 0. I was recommended to turn film grain off as well, but I don't think that is needed. That's up to you. But motion blur, highly recommend that you do turn that down. Also, when you're going through your first setup of the game, it's going to ask you to favor performance or favor quality. Performance is going to prioritize frame rate over image quality, whereas quality will prioritize image quality over frame rate. Now, I'm streaming this, I love higher frame rate, so I went for favor performance. But say I change my mind and want to see what the quality was like the other way around, I can change that here. So whatever you select at the start of the game, that can be changed here. It is also worth mentioning, under the gameplay setting, if you are in game at the time, it'll also have a difficulty setting. That's something else that you set up at the start of the game, and if you want to change difficulty, that setting will be under the gameplay setting we just looked at. And then finally, I just want to show you some things I changed under the accessibility settings. So have a look at these. Accessibility settings are obviously to make the game more accessible, but there's some settings in here that really do improve for everybody if you need some extra help on the game, if it's too difficult or things like that. So if you don't want to drop the difficulty on a boss, say, like I mentioned at the start of the video, the settings in here that can just make it a little bit easier for you to get past bosses or things like that. So have a look at these. Obviously, there's loads of different accessibility settings. You've got some settings here from the other settings we've already discussed. You got the motion blur here, the navigation assist, the auto pickup. That's all under here. But the one additional thing I did change here was the mini boss checkpoints. As I was going through, I did face some bosses with like purple bars and things like that, so a little bit higher level than me. And rather than come back to it later, what I did was turn the mini boss checkpoints on. And as I explained at the start of the video, what this will do is if you do die, there'll be a checkpoint on the health bar. So when you respawn, you're gonna be fighting them at the lower health, which makes it so much much more easier. I advise that you turn this on if you are struggling with some battles like I was. It will help greatly. You've also got evade assist and evade style you can change here. There's loads of different things under these settings that you might want to have a look at for yourself, but the one that I highly recommend is the mini boss checkpoints. And that is all for this short video today. There's just so many cool settings on this game that you can go and tinker with just to alter it and make it the perfect gameplay experience for yourself. I love games that go this in depth with the settings. As I said at the start of the video, we're going to be making more content for God of War Ragnarok. I'm looking forward to making 100% guides once I finish my playthrough. I am streaming my playthrough right now on the channel, so be sure to subscribe and check out those notifications when they go live to enjoy the rest of this playthrough with me. I need the help as well. I'm such a noob at this game. I've never played a God of War. It's my first experience, and it's a great one as well. It's such a great game. But thank you for watching this video today. If you did tune in, please like and share, subscribe for more, and until next time, stay safe and peace out.